Raymond Ali grew up in the warm dust of Kaduna, a place where dreams rose like morning sun and little boys chased destiny barefoot. From the moment he learned to run, the world learned to watch him. His legs were thin, but his spirit was mighty. And every race he ran felt like a promise that one day he'd outrun the life that tried to hold him back. Home was a small compound filled with laughter, love, and a mother who worked too hard and hid her pain too well. Raymond's mother, a gentlewoman with tired hands and a brave smile. His siblings, two bright stars, watched him with a pride that carried him through every finish line. But love alone doesn't pay bills, and dreams alone don't feed families. Through secondary school, Raymond became a legend. Crowds gathered just to watch him run. Coaches whispered his name like a prophecy. His coach would tell him, "Boy, you go run for Nigeria one day." And Raymond would smile, not because he believed it, but because he wanted to. Then came the weight of reality. Bills stacked like mountains. School fees threatened to push his siblings out of class, and his mother, his pillar, grew weaker by the week. The boy who outran everyone could not outrun responsibility. Every night he sat in the dark, praying for strength, searching for a way. One evening, Raymond held his mother's trembling hands. She said, "Raymond, don't sacrifice your dreams for us." But he answered with a courage she didn't know he had. "Mama, a dream can wait, family cannot." And so, with a heavy heart and a hope carved from desperation, Raymond Ali walked into the recruitment office and chose the uniform, not for war, but for the people he loved. Before sunrise, he stood at the gate of his home. His little brother held him tight. His sister tried not to cry, and his mother whispered a prayer over him. When Raymond climbed into the military truck, he felt like he was leaving a piece of his soul behind, but he promised himself, "One day, I will return stronger." Military training was fire, and Raymond was iron. Early mornings, heavy drills, sweat soaking the red earth, boots pounding in rhythm with his heartbeat. And no matter how difficult the day, Raymond ran. He ran before training. He ran after training. He ran because running made him feel alive and connected to home. The soldiers joked, "Ali, why you dey run like say devil dey chase you?" And he would smile and answer, "I'm running for home." Then came deployment, a desert base, harsh, hot, and unforgiving. But even there, in the middle of nowhere, Raymond found his rhythm. Before dawn, he sprinted through swirling dust, his shadow stretching long behind him. Running, always running, as if each step carried a message to the people waiting for him. Word spread across the base. There was a soldier who ran like the wind. Soon, competition day arrived, and Raymond dominated every race, sprints, endurance, obstacle tracks. But even victory couldn't silence the ache of home. War doesn't announce itself. It arrives like a storm. Gunfire cracked through the darkness. Chaos consumed the silence. But in the middle of fear, a wounded soldier collapsed. Without thinking, he sprinted forward, dragging the man to safety, while bullets traced fire through the air. Courage, written in motion. After the mission, battered and exhausted, Raymond received a call. A soft, trembling voice said, "Brother, Mama is getting worse. Please come home." Raymond sat on his bunk, his chest tight with helplessness. For the first time in years, Raymond Ali, the strongest man on the base, wept. That night, he walked outside the tents, the cold wind mixing with his tears. A soldier is trained to fight battles, but no training prepares a man for the fear of losing the one who raised him. The next morning, his commander called him in. "Ali," he said, "I've watched you. You're more than a soldier. You're an athlete. There's a program that can bring you home." Hope, pure, unexpected, overwhelming, surged through Raymond like fire. He accepted instantly. Back home, Raymond entered the military's elite sports program. Training became his new battlefield. He ran hills until his legs trembled. He lifted weights until his muscles screamed. He sprinted until the world blurred around him. Every stride carried one message. "Mama, I'm doing this for you." One evening, he visited home. His mother sat in a wheelchair, fragile but proud. She touched his cheek and whispered, "Run for us, Raymond." Her voice became his fuel. The stadium roared with life. Athletes from every corner stood ready. Raymond knelt on the starting block. Memories flashed. Childhood races, long nights in the desert. His mother's smile, bang. The race began, faster, harder, stronger. In the final seconds, he pushed past the leader and crossed the finish line first. Nigeria had a new champion. Interviews, cameras, celebrations, soldiers cheering from afar. Raymond Ali was now the pride of two worlds, the military and athletics. But all he wanted was to take care of his family. The World Championship arrived, a stadium filled with nations, lights blazing, crowds thundering. Raymond stood on the track, his heart pounding like drums of destiny. Raymond ran, not for medals, not for fame, but for every sacrifice he had ever made. He ran like the wind, they called him. He ran like a man chasing time itself. And he won. When Raymond returned home, the airport overflowed with cheers. He lifted his medal to the sky as if offering it to fate. His mother held him close and whispered through tears, "You didn't just run the race, you carried us with you." Today, Raymond Ali trains young athletes, teaches soldiers resilience, and reminds the world that greatness is born in sacrifice. For some, running is a sport. For Raymond, running was salvation. He is the soldier who never stopped running and somehow always found his way home.